Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lwandile here, the leader and the instructor of Manikwe School. Today we're gonna be doing exercise 2.3 from this textbook over here, in case you're watching this channel for the very first time. So what we're actually gonna be doing, we're gonna be heading straight to exercise 2.3 and try to find a solution. I'm afraid, you guys, this seems pretty straightforward if you ask me. So I don't think we would need more than one solution, because we'll be basically repeating one and the same thing, because there isn't much we can play around with up to this point. Okay, with that out of the way, let's read the question. The question simply says, we are required to simply write a program that reads a number in feet and converts it to meters and display the results. 1 foot is 0.305 meter. Okay, here is a sample run. They also gave us a sample run. So as I've mentioned before, you guys, this is pretty straightforward, so there's absolutely no need for me to have more than one solution. So let's see what we have. Okay, I've already created a project and a class called exercise 2.3b. That the B simply says this is from student B's perspective. Okay, what we need to do, we need to create a scanner. We need to create a scanner. Okay, we simply go scanner reader, new scanner, and go system.in, then import a scanner. Up to this point, guys, I'm assuming you know why are we doing this. Make sure the scanner is closed. Okay, now we need to prompt a user to enter a number for feet. So system.out.print enter a value for feet. Okay, before I proceed, you guys, there's something I want to point out on this video. You see, problems such as this one here, you gotta sit down with a pen and a paper first before you even jump onto programming. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your time. You'll find yourself making a bunch of errors unnecessarily. What you need to do is to simply sit down with a pen and the paper and try to do the conversion without programming. And once you get that out of the way, then you get back to your code and then you proceed. Okay, now what we need is to, okay, we need to keep user input in a variable. Okay, now the question we've got to ask ourselves is, what is the data type for that variable? So in our case, since we know that A fit can be a number with a comma, so a double will do it, and we go number in fit. We simply go reader dot next double. Okay, so now we do the conversion. So here's what we know. 1 feet is actually equals to 0.305 watt meters, or meter rather. Okay, so our user input number in feet is equals to some number which you're gonna put a question mark for it. It's equal to some number in meters. Okay, if you did math, you would know in such situations you simply cross multiply and look for this variable, this question mark right here. That's pretty straightforward, because we did actually face something like this on some tutorial. I don't know which one was it specifically, but we did an exercise where we had to convert. So what we do now is simply go, we gotta, okay, let the question mark be called what? What are we gonna call our question mark? We're simply going to have to call our question mark, okay, let question mark, let's just go be x. That way we'll be looking for x. Okay, so what we have is, we can simply copy and paste this. We can simply do this and then put an x instead of a question mark. Okay, with that out of the way, what we do is we cross multiply to find x. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 multiplied by x. Oh damn, it's 1 multiplied by x equals to 0.305, multiplied by whatever number in feet a user decided to put. Okay, now this simply says x is equals to this whole thing. Okay, now it's time to actually display our results. We're simply gonna go system.out.printf, because also wanna format our output, and then we're simply gonna go okay, let's just go number in fit, whatever is there on our variable, we're going to say that fit is percentage to point, just go 4 numbers after a decimal point, then f, and just go meters. What we do here is simply copy and paste that. Of course, we could have put this computation on some variable. However, that's going to be unnecessary, because we will only be using that variable once, so we might as well not give it a space on our memory. Okay, now let's see what we get. Let's run our program and see what we get. Let's try to put what they decided to put. It's actually 16.5. What if we call 16.5? What's going to happen? 16.5 fit is 5.025. Let's see if these numbers correspond. Of course they do. However, I made a mistake here. Did not put a space in between. So let's go 6.5 again for the very last time. Boom, we got it. Cheers, you guys. See you on the next tutorial, which is exercise 2.4. Cheers, I'm gone.